Hello children, I hope you all are doing good. So today I'm going to teach Unit 6 Feathered Friend, written by Sir Arthur Charles Clarke. So Feathered Friend is a science fiction and it's written by Sir Arthur Charles Clarke. He was an English science fiction British writer, science writer, futurist, inventor, undersea explorer and television series host. He co-wrote the screenplay for the 1968 film 2001, A Space Odyssey, one of the most influential films of all time. So here, in this story, as you all know that this is a science fiction. So in this, it's about a small bird and how her existence on the space station helped save lives. So this story is based on a small bird. Okay, so now I'll introduce you the characters of this science fiction. First is Sven Olsen, at the first thought as 6'4" 6" Nordic construction worker of space, but really he was a little wiry fellow. Okay, secondly, Claribel. Claribel was a small yellow bird, or else we can call it as Canary. Narrator, a worker on the space station. Jock Duncan, the cook, and the doctor. Okay, so they are the characters of this chapter. So coming to the chapter, to the explanation of the chapter, the narrator says that he is unaware of a regulation that prevents pets from being on a space station, and that Sven would ignore it anyway. So here the narrator says he is unaware of the regulations that prevents pets from being on space station, and that Sven would ignore it anyway. Sven was the best space construction worker on the space station at the time and was a very wiry fellow, which got him a bonus for being under 150 pounds. Unlike his earth-round counterpart, Sven could step back and look at his work without fear of falling off the building. So here Sven was the best space construction worker on the space station, but at the same time he was very thin and very wiry fellow. He was under 150 pounds, and unlike Earth bound counterpart, Sven would step back and look at his work without fear of falling off the building. So there in the space, in Earth we are very means okay, how we'll work on the construction site, we may fall off, we have to take all the precaution steps and all. But here, unlike Earth, you all know in space, due to lack of gravity, friction and all, what happens, there is no the fear of falling down from anything or anywhere, right? So Sven was smart to have Claribel as a pet. So this Claribel was with him in the space because it took close to nothing to support her. Then the author found Claribel after hitting his head on an angle beam. When the author found it, when his head hit on the angle beam, he found the Claribel. He saw what he saw? Claribel for the first time, although he had been hearing her. He was hearing her for many times, but he saw her for the first time when he hit his head on an angle beam. Claribel, the canary, found out how to make a way in zero gravity and was efficient at that. So he was very very surprised that in zero gravity how she made all her way here. So so he was very very surprised to see Claribel there. So Sven did not own up to her being his pet at first, but did bring her up from a ferry from Earth after leave. So initially he was not he never made her a pet, but gradually he did it. Sven did said that he had brought from Earth as a science experiment. Then he said, okay, he has brought the bird for science experiment. As you all know that nowadays we are hearing, and earlier also many scientists, they just the dog was there, a monkey was there who went to space for researches and all, right? Not they are going to research it, but scientists sent them. Likewise, Swain had brought that particular bird from Earth as a science experiment. They did not have any trouble hiding from VIPs from Earth, as they always explanation for the noises that she is when Claribel was upset. Okay, whenever Claribel was upset, she always makes what noise. The narrator woke up one day with headache and was slow to do morning activities. So the author, the narrator, he woke up one day with very heavy headache and he was not having any interest to do all the work. Swain was missing breakfast because he was looking for Claribel. So he was looking for Claribel. Where is Claribel? And Claribel at the same time, Claribel was also not there, and he was looking for it. And he missed his breakfast. Claribel was found in a stunned state, and Jock Duncan, was doctor, could not hear a heartbeat. So he is stunned. Claribel was found in stunned means no without heartbeat. Someone said to give her some oxygen. So someone said that please give that particular bird oxygen face mask, which served as an oxygen tent for Claribel. When the oxygen received Claribel, she called everyone to breakfast. But so when she got the oxygen, she called everyone to the breakfast. The narrator notices that Claribel was passing out because of the air being bad. An air purifier had frozen and the single $500,000 alarm failed to go off. Claribel had saved everyone's lives. Then they noticed why Claribel is lacking oxygen, because of something happened in that they were the Claribel was passing out because of the air was oxygen was less there, and air purifier had frozen and the single $500,000 alarm failed to go off. So this is the reason. So because of her, everyone came to know that. The narrator says, if one is ever on a space station, to not be surprised or alarmed if there was birdsong recognized for the bird is only there as a cheap backup alarm system. Understood? So this is all about the story.